glad to have everybody here today. We appreciate y'all coming out for our annual banquet. This is an opportunity for us to say thank you, to show our appreciation for those people in the community that help promote our mission here to keep Dublin, Lawrence County beautiful. Y'all are here for your efforts in beautification, for your efforts in recycling, for your efforts in education, about what it means to have a clean community. And without you guys, our mission we wouldn't be able to fulfill it. The sad thing about it is if people here in Dublin, Lawrence County did what they were supposed to, we wouldn't really need this organization. With that, I'd encourage each of you to take away from this the idea that sharing what we're trying to do in keeping a clean community, promoting recycling, and being responsible stewards of our community is essential. And you can share that in your household. You can share that with your friends. You can share that with your coworkers. Growing up, my mom was a big anti-litter advocate, and I grew up way down Highway 19. And I don't know if the Gilder family lives down Highway 19 too. I used to carpool to school. My mom had an old hatchback Saab that she used to all load us in and take us to school. And one day we were riding, and little Tom Gilder threw a gum wrapper out the sunroof on the way to school. And my mom slammed on brakes. I got a little fishtail, pulled off on the side of the road, and made him walk back about 50 yards to go pick up a gum wrapper, pick up every piece of trash he could on the way to do it. And Tom, every time I see him, he reminds me of that story. And I, to this day, don't forget it, because you better be dang sure I didn't throw out any trash after I saw her do that to him. So, it only takes a little bit of education to go a long way in somebody's life. And so I just want y'all to take that home with you today, and we appreciate you participating and doing what you do for Lawrence County. With that, I'll turn it over to Patsy, and she can introduce our speaker today. I do want to mention this. We do a lot of programming through Keep Lawrence County Beautiful. Patsy will touch on some of it a little later, but last year, the Lawrence County affiliate that we are was named Affiliate of the Year for the state of Georgia, and that's out of 75 affiliates. So that goes to show you what a great job Patsy does for this programming, and what a great job she does for the organization overall. So thank you, Patsy.
Right now, I was going to introduce Sean Wood. He's our Public Works Director, and he is fixing to kick off a new program that should help our litter problem and educate and get the ball rolling on getting rid of litter in our inner city especially. It's Sean Wood.
Thank you, everyone. Like I say, I am Sean Wood. Work here in the city of Dublin. I'm a member of the American Public Works Association, district director for APWA this past year, and also past president of our Middle Georgia branch. Do a lot of advocacy work and sustainability work with APWA. And I also happen to be the director of public works here in Dublin. And I want to just say thank you for having me today. I'm not a public speaker, so you can count on me to keep this short. I just want to run through a few of our facts that we have about litter. We know it's a dirty word, and we know we all have to have a hand in keeping our community clean. And I think we all share the same passion about keeping our roadsides clean and the litter picked up. And if only everybody else would share the same passion, like Troy said. $11.5 billion annually goes to cleaning up litter. Now that's a lot of money. I mean, it doesn't seem like it is, but if you think about people the people you see on the sides of the road that are cutting the grass, well, the litter has to be picked up beforehand. If not, you have exponentially grown the litter that's out there. And I'm not going to go through all this, but you can just read on some of the facts. But litter, it's illegal to litter on the side of the road or anywhere. As a matter of fact, if our litter laws were enforced I believe it would dramatically reduce the amount of litter that was put out there on our roads. Like I said, it's expensive, it causes environmental problems, and it can spoil water quality. A lot of people don't realize when litter goes out the window or off the back of a truck, lands in the road, it's going to rain. Rain's going to carry that to a stormwater inlet. It's going to wind up in the river or caught in our stormwater system. And these facts were published by the Georgia Department of Transportation. These are old facts, so you can imagine what it's like nowadays. In 2000, Georgia DOT picked up 2 million bags of trash. And in 2001, they picked up 79,000 bags of trash, which equals to 12 average elephants, stacked as high as 5 Mount Everest. $12 million was spent in 2001 for litter pickup on Georgia roadways, and it's expected to rise by 20% annually. From 2001 to now, 20% annually, you can only imagine. Most of the litter that winds up on Georgia roadways are litter that blows out of the back of trucks from unsecured loads. People don't realize it. And I used to be the same way. Drove a pickup truck, you just throw litter in the back of the truck, don't worry about it. 9 times out of 10, you don't even see it blow off. But I have since changed my ways, and I didn't have anybody as strict as Troy's mom, but I do have people I have to pay to go out there and pick up litter, and if I catch one of my boys doing it, it'll be that or worse, Troy. Making them walk, half a mile to go pick up a piece of litter. Okay, locally for the city of Dublin, we spend about $100,000 annually picking up litter. And I know you say, well, that's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. We can pick up the litter, cut the grass. 2 days later, you need to pick up litter again. So we also have a stormwater crew that goes out and cleans out catch basins. And on average, we clean out anywhere from 18 to 25 tons of litter out of our stormwater system every year. And this is trash that nobody sees until it makes it to the Oconee River. Our zero-turn mowing crew, they spend almost as much time picking up litter as they do actually cutting grass. It really eats into our operations. And like I said earlier, litter laws need to be enforced, and we all need to be advocates. Anytime you see someone that can write a ticket, when they see somebody throw out litter, tell them to write a ticket. And I've even gone as far as to say, don't let them pay a fine, make them pick up litter. It'll teach you a lesson. Okay, this is our new sign design for our Adopt a Street program that we're about to roll out.
That's great, not purple.
Yeah, in fact, it says it's gray on top, but it kind of looks purple. Basically, your business or an individual, civic organization, you can partner with us and sign an agreement, and what we get out of that is you get a sign put up on the road with your business name, your civic organization's name, and you're responsible for picking up litter 4 times a year along that route. Like I say, 4 times a year, and it'll also show that you're an environmentally friendly partner and contributing to a great cause. Basically, this is the application. It's pretty simple. This was taken from Keep America Beautiful, and one of the northwestern states of Adopt a Highway. Basically, you just get with Patsy on it. We'll run through the details of it, get you signed up, put your signs up, keep your signs looking fresh and new. As long as the litters, your end of the bargain is being held up, we're gonna hold up ours. Roles and responsibilities. Patsy's, we've got a printed out version of this. I'll get to you, and we can, if you want to share these in the community, you got friends that you think may be interested, we can get you some of these materials. You sign a letter of agreement, which is basically a contract between the group leader and the city. Then you attend an initial safety meeting. It doesn't have to be every time you remove litter. It'll just be the one-time meeting. And then just relay safety information to your group so that they know. And obviously you have to wear visible clothing, probably orange vest. We may be able to even provide those. Yeah. And then you just give a report to Patsy as the Adopt a Street coordinator at least 1 week prior to the event. That way we can put it on our Facebook page. We can get the word out there so everybody knows. Responsibilities of the city of Dublin would be approve the groups and streets adopted, install signs, and remove trash bags when necessary. So when you pick up trash, you bag it up on the side of the road, we'll come by and we'll pick up the trash. And that following, if you do it on a weekend, we'll come by and pick it up that following Monday. And I'm not going to read out every one of these, but basically, the role of keep Dublin Lawrence beautiful and the city of Dublin Public Works, we'll work closely with Patsy on this, is we'll approve streets and groups and make sure that everybody has letters of agreement signed and order the signs. There'll be placards just like you seen earlier, and provide city leader with monthly event reports. I don't know if we've ever, Patsy, did you say we had tried this program once before?
This is state highway program, DOT, not the cities. Main highways.
And Patsy may want to share more of this, but Teen Challenge is wanting to partner with whoever is wanting to be a participant in the program. It may be a way that you can just pay them. They come out and pick it up 4 times a year. We're gonna try to improve the program as it goes along.
Celebrate the 4th of July at Freedom Fireworks. Black Cats, World Class, Bigs, Brothers, Flashies, Wild Dragon, Enigma, Legends. We've got the good stuff. Freedom Fireworks has something for everyone. Friendly service and top brands with our no-dud guarantee. We take pride in offering military discounts, and we guarantee the lowest prices. Buy one, get one free now as we celebrate our independence. Freedom Fireworks, 2242 Highway 441 South in Dublin and 712 Central Drive in East Dublin. Check our website or like us on Facebook for more information. Happy birthday to all Americans from Freedom Fireworks. We've got the boom.
There are many ways of doing business today.
Hello?
Call centers, mobile apps.
Right away.
But when it comes to what really matters, our way is pretty simple. To be there when you need us most. That's the quality of your independent agent and the company that stands behind them.
Orr Insurance in Dublin is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
We're here today to recognize accomplishments in greening and waste reduction and litter prevention. And the name of our program today is Take a Bow. So when we get to each slide, I'd like, if you're a participant in that program, if you'd stand up and take a bow for the efforts you're doing. KAB formula for change. I just missed a slide, but I don't know how to go back. It was what Troy had said. Keep Dublin Lawrence Beautiful was named first place in our affiliate for our 40,000 and under for last year. This is the formula for change we all are in with Keep America Beautiful. And our mission is to promote, involve, and educate our community to protect, improve, and enhance our environment. And if you are a board member here today, if you'd stand, Troy Wyndham's our chairman, Chip Wilson's vice chairman, Donna Pollock is our secretary, Kathy Clark is our treasurer. Then we have Janice Nair, Cecil Pollock, Lily Hobbs, Susie O'Neill, Matthew Bradshaw, Mary Jane Spivey, Joe Kiner, Carol Griffith, Skip Evans, Brenda Lausch, and John Chappell. And they are a busy bunch. We have fun in our meetings. Litter prevention is our #1 calling with Keep Dublin Lawrence Beautiful. And there are 5 steps for Keep America Beautiful. It's to get the facts, involve the people, make a plan, measure results, and provide positive reinforcement, which is what we have today. But to get the facts is required by Keep America Beautiful to take a visual survey once a year of a certain area of your town you choose. And you go back every year and measure if litter's up or down. And we've chosen 441 from south to north for the last 3 years. And a group went out just last week. And this is not the same group, but I didn't have a picture of the group that went. But we measured the litter on 441, and it had increased just a little bit. There's pocket areas, and we have our sheets to show which areas need to be targeted. Of course, North Jefferson's one of them, and just spots like that that need more attention. So we'll be working with Sean went along with us, so he knows what we found, and try to target those areas. One of our biggest things we know that is to educate the children about litter, and to make sure they know about keeping their community clean. And we wanted them to take special pride in their campuses, so we went to every campus for all elementary schools in the county and the city. And for the whole year, they were judged by Keep Dublin Lawrence Beautiful volunteers and Garden Club volunteers. And we visited each school, and we came up at the end of the year. We have the first place winner for the year was Hillcrest Elementary School. Dr. Sherelle Edmond is the principal. Is she here today? Come up.
And thank you all for recognizing our campus. Our students do take pride in our environment. Being that we are part of a charter district, and our school is themed LEAP School, Leadership, Environmental Awareness, and Public Service. We do try to strive daily to incorporate with our students to take pride in their environment and their surroundings. If they see something, pick it up, try to clean it up. Each grade level will take responsibility at the end of their recess time to try to take care of the playground area. As you know, having a public school, the community, the playground area, that's where a lot of families go to picnic on the weekend and after school hours. Well, they leave all of their debris and everything for us to clean up the next morning. So we do ask our students when they go outside to take a part in that, because that is a lot on our environmental specialists to try to maintain the outside as well as in the building. So we do ask staff and students to take pride in that as well. We also have part of our Leader in Me program where we try to beautify our campus, trying to look at each year what can we do differently at our school site to help with the appearance. So we have a gardening club. We also partner with another local organization where we're teaching the kids about gardening, but also how to spruce up your environment, but you can also apply these same skills at home, not just in school. But again, we do thank you and we appreciate it.
But all the education in the world doesn't, some people just have to be reminded in a different way, and that's why we'd like to thank the enforcement people that are here. I know Don Bryant is really stringent in picking up and going. I've called him lots of times. He'll go out and go through the trash and find out who your doctor bill was, and give you a little call and send it to Helen Harper, and you get a ticket. So we'd like to thank you if you stand up, take a bow. Any other law enforcement here? And spreading the word is another important part of community education. Not just the children need to be educated. A lot of adults have bad habits. And so we'd like to thank TV 35, the Courier Herald, Lawrence Down Magazine, and Kirby Lawrence State Broadcast, Radio Jones radio stations, the City of Dublin, and the Chamber of Commerce, and the Lawrence County Commission for helping us to spread the word. Great American Cleanup is the Keep America Beautiful signature event. It's what we all there are 600 affiliates across the nation, 70 in Georgia, and everyone's required to do a Great American Cleanup event in April. So this year we had Oconee High School, I always get the name wrong, Oconee High School National Alumni Association. Jerry Davis is chairman, and they sponsor a neighborhood challenge where any neighborhood can challenge another neighborhood to who can make the most difference in their neighborhood, not just pick up the most trash. So they come together on a Saturday, and each one takes before and after pictures. And then they choose first, second, and third place. And this year, Dublin Rising was the first place, and I didn't see anybody here from Dublin Rising. But we had a lot of participants, and one we'd like to take a special bow was the Botiglians. You guys would stand up.
Hello, I'm Jerry Chapman, chairperson for the 2018 Botillion. And the primary goal of the program is to encourage young men to become positive, contributing members of Dublin. And part of that is caring for your community.
One person that this couldn't happen without, every year from, I think it's the last 10 years or since it started, it's Marita Evans. Jerry and I want to make sure that the whole community knows what Marita does for our community, especially on this Great American Cleanup. Many hours. Let's see.
I would like to say I have enjoyed being a chairperson for that, and I go out in the community and solicit people to come and join us. And I also solicit gifts, door prizes, rewards for people participating with us. We also give them a lunch when after they've gone out and done the hard work. So this is something that we all should be involved with to keep Lawrence County beautiful.
The temperature is rising. Why not make a big splash with your family and friends this summer with a pool from Georgia Pools? A relaxing and luxurious feeling of a hot tub or sauna. Georgia Pools has a large selection of pool chemicals and accessories from name brands like Polaris, Aquabot, Pro Team Chemicals, and more. Already have a pool and need a new liner? Give Georgia Pools a call today at 478-275-3607 or stop in and visit their showroom at 1201 Hillcrest Parkway, Dublin, Georgia. Georgia Pools, Middle Georgia's largest above-ground pool dealer. Financing is available.
What if there was a paint that had the power to awaken something old, or painfully dated, or something you simply thought was lost forever? Because it could form a strong bond, regardless of age. If a paint could give any time-worn surface stunning new life, you have to wonder, is it still paint? Regal Select Exterior from Benjamin Moore, only available at independently owned paint and hardware stores.
Available at Four Seasons Paint and Floor Covering.
Rivers Alive is another statewide program sponsored by the Department of Natural Resources. And every year we have about 75 to 80 groups and individuals that like to come down to the river and clean up the boat ramps. There are 5 boat ramps in Lawrence County, and then there's the Boy Scouts that I thought were here today. They're like 20 Boy Scouts come out and take their canoes and go down the river and clean the banks. So it was very successful this year. Team Challenge always turns out to help us. A Sportsman's Club loans us their facilities and also cooks a hot dog and serves a hot dog lunch for us and helps us participate. So Boy Scouts couldn't attend today and Sportsman's Club, so we'd just like to recognize what they do also. And this isn't a big one. Teamwork and leadership, that's what it takes. And Lawrence County seems to have a generous supply of that. And one of the most generous businesses we have in our area is Georgia Power. Let's Jada come up. Georgia Power, on Earth Day, they redid the landscape at Seps Park around the sign, also landscaped the butterfly garden. But the biggest accomplishment, well, that's important too, but the Georgia Department of Agriculture and the GEEK program, the housing program, is supported by Georgia Power. You want to say a few words about how y'all feel about the environment?
Well, certainly in the business that we're in, we serve a lot of customers, and there's a lot of reasons for us to be a good steward, because if our communities don't do well, if our communities don't look good, that means our business doesn't do as good. But we do care a lot about how the communities operate. We do things like, here again, planting plants and other things that we plant longleaf pine trees to help the environment. Obviously, we generate electricity some from coal, so we're stewards of trying to make sure we keep the environment as clean as possible with applications that we use. So we do a lot, we appreciate it.
And it's all about community here in Dublin, and we have several new groups that have come together and made and transformed really our landscape in our community. One is Visit Dublin, and she couldn't be here today, had started the move toward the MLK monument down the corner of 441 South. But so many other groups were involved with that, the city and the county and just so many. But Rebecca was really kind of the driving force to get that started and off the ground. We appreciate that. The Transformers was another. Tim Chapman not here today. They've taken a block down by Stubbs Park and transformed it. A police officer lives in one, and they have the Transformers in another. The police precinct in one, and Keep Dublin Lawrence Beautiful is housed in the land bank. So we wanted to thank those people. And Dublin Rising, Gene and Doug Wolf have taken a house on MLK Boulevard and made it into a place to train and educate, do after school mentoring of children. So we have people and organizations that really care and take care of our community. The Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and the, we're all supposed to be Omicron, Tau Omicron Omega chapter. And they have an initiative. I'd like to ask one of the ladies to talk about what they've done at Pritchett Park.
4 years ago, our sorority took on, was given the initiative to adopt a park in an underserved community and help refurbish it, refresh it, and lobby for it to be improved. So we looked at all the parks in Dublin in the underserved communities, and we chose Pritchett Park because it was the least underserved, but it also promised to be available to a greater number of people in the community. In adopting that park, we made some additions, requests for additions and renovations. One was the basketball court. It has a refurbished concrete floor and 2 goals, which it did not have before. It has a nice walking trail, so if you want a nice place to go and walk, go to Pritchett Street Park. It also has a nice little picnic area, but the crowning piece of this park are the gardens. We started those gardens a couple of years ago, but grass loves to grow where plants and flowers grow. So we've been very challenged to keep the population of grass from taking over the plants, the approved plants. But I just want to recognize 2 ladies who lent hands-on. I know because I was sitting there watching them work. No, I'm just kidding. But Lois Stroman and Marilyn Moore, would you stand and come take a bow with me?
Well, I'd like to just say a couple of things about the most perhaps prominent garden, and it is our butterfly garden. And of course, the butterfly garden is the centerpiece of all the gardens we have there. But we learned so much in developing the butterfly garden, and we also learned the advantages of the butterflies. So I'm going to be an advocate for the butterfly this morning. If you don't know how the butterfly contributes to your life and what you're enjoying in here for food today, I invite you to study the butterfly and see how he harmoniously cooperates with Mother Nature.
Recycling is our 3rd option. We do litter prevention, beautification, and recycling. Those are our 3 areas of work. Recycling in Dublin is really grown. Our single stream program makes it so easy just to put your plastics, paper, and aluminum all in one container. And the little blue roll-off carts that are provided by the city, just put it all in there and it just goes straight to be recycled and doesn't have to have the separate things in your house, but if you like to have things separated in your house, we have an expert here. Nominated in the paper, we sent out nominations for residential or people, citizens that, if you knew anybody you felt like exemplified the recycling spirit. And I had some nominations, but the best one I thought was the one for Stephen Black by his wife Lindsay. She was just praising how he, would you like to tell what he does?
So he didn't know I nominated him, and he hates attention, so this is great. But I can tell you, he's really just inspired and motivated me personally. We live downtown in Dublin, and he has separated, he's got, 3 or 4 bins that every single day he goes through and he separates all of those things, washes them out, puts them out, and then takes them to the recycling center. And I'll even say, we went on a trip about 2.5 weeks ago. We were really busy trying to get out the door. And I was like, honey, can we just throw the recycling away? We've got to go. He's like, no, we are taking it out there. So I'm just really thankful that you care so much about the environment. And hopefully we can teach other people to do the same.
Thank you. And I think a lot of it is just doing simple things, and that encourages other people. Like I have a trash bag in my car, and if somebody gets in, they see, and sometimes it gets in her way, she puts it in the passenger side seat, and she's like, I hate this trash bag. But it's simple things like that. If you just keep a little trash bag in your car, you can shove it under the seat, and when it gets halfway full or it's a quarter way full, you throw it away. And it keeps your car clean. It's just simple things like that once you start doing them, it becomes habit, and it's much easier. And that's kind of the same thing with I started recycling when I was younger, when I was in college, and we just went up to the lake with our friends, and Rabun County does a very good job up there of their recycling program, but once you start doing it, it's kind of second nature, and you don't have to worry about it. And other people see that, and it becomes a thing that grows. That's the biggest thing, is just getting other people to see how you're doing it, and then they look, oh, it's not that complicated. I have my little recycling bins in the house, and in the long run here, it does all go into the same place, but it just kind of shows, it kind of says, this is what we do recycle. This is paper, this is plastics 1 and 2, this is cardboard, this is, the things that can be recycled, and that right there, people come to the house and they see the things that actually can be recycled in Orange County. So, if you start doing simple things like that, it becomes a much bigger thing for everybody to learn and to hopefully improve.
We're here today at Bank of Dudley to discuss business loans. So many businesses and industries trust the Bank of Dudley for a variety of financing alternatives to suit your specific needs. From short-term loans to help with cash flow, loans to purchase equipment or facilities. At Bank of Dudley, we have commercial mortgage loans, capital improvement loans for construction or renovation. We can help with your business vehicle loans or for a small business line of credit. In other words, Bank of Dudley has your business covered. No matter what it is, you can trust the lenders at the Bank of Dudley with 5 convenient locations: East Dublin, downtown Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, Dudley, and Jeffersonville. The Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Helen Powell. I am the instructor at Careers in Cosmetology. We would love to congratulate all the students and graduates of 2018. If you're looking for an exciting career, please come and see us.
Hi, I'm Steve. I've been enrolled here at Careers in Cosmetology for 8 weeks after deciding I needed to make a career change from the construction business. I can see all the opportunities and benefits. Great business to be in. You should come down and see Miss Helen. Give it a try.
Hey, I'm Ashley. I'm approaching graduation here at Careers in Cosmetology. I've learned all sorts of things. I've learned perms, coloring, waxing, manicures, pedicures, things I didn't think I could do. You also can have a great career and learn those wonderful things if you come see Miss Helen Powell at Careers in Cosmetology.
Hello, my name is Shanitra. I'm currently enrolled in Careers in Cosmetology, where Miss Helen Powell is the instructor. Within 5 weeks, I've learned so much more than what I thought I've known before. Whenever you're ready for that career change, please come see Miss Helen Powell, and she sure can help you out with it.
Our other sponsor is YKK, who is our beautification area of work. Chip, would you like to come up? YKK has planted probably over 200 big trees and seedlings at Christmas time. They did for years, and most years when we don't get a sponsor to provide the seedlings, they'll provide 400 or 500 seedlings for for our programs. So they take pride in that. You can explain how they feel about the environment.
YKK takes the environment very seriously. In fact, they every year they encourage us to plant a tree in June. Now, you've all lived here in Dublin, and you know what the environment's like in June. It is death for a tree. You plant a tree in June, you're going to watch it die. So we've adopted a new strategy. We're going to plant it more like in the winter, and then we'll just go stand around it in June. So that way we'll have a few get by. I see all these young people here. It really makes me happy because that's the future of recycling, of litter control, practically everything. I was doing a safety meeting at YKK one day, had a group of about 30 guys in there, and I asked them, what do you do if you should catch fire? And if you caught fire, what do you do? And they all had this blank stare on their face. I said, go home tonight and ask your children. What do you do if you catch fire? Stop, drop, and roll. That's right. They all came back and said, man, all my kids knew that. You know, why don't I know that? I said, well, you're old. You're beyond help. We're not going to be able to make you any better. But y'all being here, continue on. I love the program that you got going here. That's a great thing. Continue to do good for the community. And I heard the Boy Scouts being mentioned. I know Kenny was a big Boy Scout leader. My father was. And if you've ever been around the Boy Scouts, the most important thing they'll tell you is when you go camping, when you're out in nature, you leave it better than you found it. That's not hard to do. And if you want to make a lasting impression on this earth, leave this earth better than you found it.
He's been our chairman. He's a good cycle a couple of times. He's up for next time too, I think. Was there anyone here from the police department? Are you guys officers? Well, I meant for you to come up when I saw about Tim Chapman. Come on up.
Right now, currently, we do have the transformers. It's basically where we take an individual who may be going down the wrong path, and we take that individual in, and we get them try to get them trained in skills on how to go to job interviews, things like that, to make them be a more successful citizen in Dublin, Orange County. Like she was mentioning about the house and everything that we have for them, I think that's an excellent thing. If you haven't been by there, please go by there and visit it and see it. There's a lot of interesting stuff that goes on there. The chief himself takes a lot of pride in going to different schools, Moore Street schools, speaking with the kids and stuff like that. So we try to do what we can to encourage the community to be better citizens. So.
Scrap Tire Amnesty Day was another city program. A lot of volunteers from the city, but I was hoping Deborah Stanley would be here because she got this together and pushed it through, as she did in a lot of those other programs about transformers and community gardens. And Deborah is kind of the glue that holds all the community development projects together, and I wanted to recognize her, but I'll take her something. But this was for a day you could bring scrap tires to the Public Works and dispose of them with no cost. So we appreciate what Public Works, I guess you had to arrange all that to get it disposed of, but they've all gone to be recycled. And because you break down a tire, it's got carbon, steel, and oil in it, and all those components are useful and shouldn't be left laying on the side of the road as a mosquito nest. This is about you. This is why I should have waited for Stephen. This is Stephen's recycling down here at the bottom. But, and the Prius car, and I'm sure you use green products around your home for everything. But it's probably not the scale that you're looking for. I wonder, but this is what Lindsay wrote about Stephen Black. And she wanted to thank him for all the effort he goes through every week to recycle in their home. Each week he organizes bins, paper, plastic, metals, and glass, which unfortunately in Dublin he has to take his glass to one of Robin's because we just can't seem to get glass recycling online. He has a Prius that's part electric, part gas, and has low emissions. He's always looking for ways to be a good steward of our beautiful planet. So he has touched a lot of lives, and we appreciate that. You're spreading the word. And just a way to say thank you, you're here today because you've been a part of the community. Anybody that's here is deserving of a thank you, and we appreciate what you do and hope to see you at our projects next year. Does anybody like to say anything about the environment or their thoughts? Okay. Well, we thank y'all for coming, and see y'all out there in the field.